Every Hollywood success story begins with a dream for Rachel Zegler. That dream started long before movie premieres, red carpets, and global fame. She was simply a young girl who loved to sing and perform, never imagining that one audition would completely change her life. Rachel Ann Zegler was born on May 3, 2001 in Hackensack, New Jersey, and grew up in nearby Clifton. From an early age, she showed a passion for music, acting, and musical theater. Inspired by classic Broadway productions and Disney films, she spent countless hours singing and performing during her school years. Rachel became known for starring in musical productions. She played leading roles in shows such as Beauty and the Beast, The Little Mermaid, 42nd Street, and Shrek. The musical teachers and classmates quickly recognized that she had an exceptional voice and natural stage presence. Outside of school, Rachel began posting singing videos on YouTube and other social media platforms. Her powerful vocals attracted thousands of viewers, and many believed she had the talent to succeed professionally. But breaking into Hollywood was far from easy. Unlike many young actors, Rachel had no major film experience, no famous family connections, and no guaranteed path into the entertainment industry. All she had was determination and a willingness to keep improving. Then in 2018, an opportunity appeared that seemed almost impossible. Legendary filmmaker Steven Spielberg announced an open casting call for a new adaptation of West Side Story. More than 30,000 aspiring performers reportedly submitted auditions from around the world. Rachel decided to take a chance. She recorded her audition, uploaded it, and hoped for the best. Weeks turned into months. Then came the phone call that would change her life forever. Out of thousands of talented applicants, Steven Spielberg chose Rachel Zegler to play Maria, the lead role in one of Hollywood's most anticipated musical films. Overnight, an unknown high school student had become the star of a major Hollywood production. It was the opportunity every young performer dreams about, and it was only the beginning of Rachel Zegler's remarkable journey. Landing the lead role in West Side Story was only the beginning for Rachel Zegler. The real challenge was still ahead, working with legendary director Steven Spielberg on her very first feature film and stepping into one of the biggest productions of her career. Without any previous movie experience, it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, but also an enormous responsibility. Rachel spent months preparing for the role of Maria, studying the character, rehearsing musical performances, and working closely with the cast and creative team. Her background in musical theater helped her adapt quickly to the demands of a major Hollywood production. When West Side Story was released in 2021, critics praised Rachel's performance. Many described her as one of Hollywood's brightest new talents, highlighting both her powerful singing voice and her emotional acting. Her breakthrough became even more remarkable when she won the Golden Globe Award for Best Actress in a Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy. It was an extraordinary achievement for someone making her feature film debut. Almost overnight, Rachel Zegler transformed from an unknown high school student into one of Hollywood's fastest rising stars. Soon, major studios began offering her new opportunities. One of the biggest came when she was cast as Lucy Gray Baird in The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. The role introduced Rachel to a worldwide audience of fans who admired her musical performances and dramatic acting. Once again, critics praised her ability to bring emotion, confidence, and authenticity to the screen. With two major films already behind her, Rachel had established herself as one of the entertainment industry's most promising young actresses. But with growing fame came something she had never experienced before: constant public attention. Every interview, every social media post, and every public appearance was now being discussed across entertainment websites and online platforms. As her popularity grew, so did the conversation surrounding her career. The next chapter of Rachel Zegler's journey wouldn't just be about blockbuster movies, it would also be about learning how to navigate life under one of the brightest spotlights in Hollywood. By this point, Rachel Zegler had achieved what many actors spend decades trying to accomplish. She had starred in a Steven Spielberg film, won a Golden Globe Award, and landed leading roles in major Hollywood productions. But as her career continued to grow, so did the attention surrounding her. One of Rachel's biggest career opportunities came when Disney announced that she would play Snow White in its live-action adaptation of the classic animated film. For any young actress, being chosen as a Disney princess is a career-defining moment. However, even before the film was released, it became one of the most discussed projects in Hollywood. Online conversations focused on many different topics, including the film's creative direction, updates to the classic story, casting choices, and comments made during promotional interviews. These discussions spread rapidly across social media, news websites, and entertainment channels. Throughout this period, Rachel continued promoting her projects and focusing on her work. She also spoke in interviews about her excitement for acting, musical theater, and taking on challenging roles. At the same time, she joined another major franchise by starring as Lucy Gray Baird in The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. The film allowed Rachel to showcase both her acting and singing abilities. Once again, many critics praised her performance, calling it one of the highlights of the movie and further strengthening her reputation as a talented young performer. As Rachel's popularity grew, she appeared at international film premieres, award ceremonies, magazine covers, and major entertainment events. Her social media following also expanded rapidly, with millions of fans keeping up with her latest projects and public appearances. Like many celebrities of the social media era, Rachel learned that success often comes with constant public discussion. Every interview, every appearance, and every new project could quickly become the subject of worldwide conversation. Yet despite the headlines, Rachel continued moving forward, choosing new opportunities and building her career one project at a time. By now, she was no longer simply Hollywood's newest discovery. She had become one of the entertainment industry's most recognizable young actresses. But the biggest question still remained: could Rachel Zegler turn early success into a long-lasting Hollywood career? The answer would depend not only on the role she chose next, but on how she continued to grow as an artist in an industry that is always changing. Today, Rachel Zegler stands at one of the most important moments of her career. In just a few years, she has gone from performing in school musicals to starring in some of Hollywood's biggest productions. It's a journey that very few actors ever experience. What makes Rachel's story unique is how quickly her life changed. One successful audition led to a Steven Spielberg film. That film led to a Golden Globe Award, and those achievements opened the doors to major franchises like The Hunger Games and Disney's Snow White. But Rachel's career has also shown another side of modern Hollywood. In today's world, actors don't just perform on screen, they are constantly discussed on social media, entertainment websites, podcasts, and news channels. Every interview, every premiere, and every new project can become part of a much larger public conversation. Through all of this, Rachel has continued to focus on what brought her to Hollywood in the first place: her love for acting and music. Industry experts